Quick lesson with day 2 of independent and dependent events for stats class. So the question says determine if these are independent. So we're wondering, are they independent? Remember, independent, the first one has no effect on the second. Flipping a coin and flipping another coin, what happens first does not have any influence on the second. So let's see. So we're saying here is the independent formula, and we're saying, does it equal, I don't know. So we write down 2/25. Does it equal 3/5 times 1/5? It does not. These are not independent. Okay. This problem, it says they are independent. So we know they are. We know the first one does not affect the second one. And we know the first probably is 3 out of 10. So maybe we've got 10 numbers in a hat we're picking out randomly. And B, we have 13 numbers. So this first one, we didn't know if they were independent. We didn't know if this formula worked. Here we do. So it is simply the probability of A and B. It does just equal 3/10 times 13/20. And there is your exact answer. Outstanding. All right, and finally today, find the missing probability. Now, because we're asking about B given A has occurred, we would know from that fact that we are having a dependent. In fact, the first thing does have an effect on the second thing. And what this means simply is this. The probability of A happening and then B happening is the probability that A happens times the probability of B given that A has already happened. So maybe this is, you're picking numbers 1 to 5 out of a hat, and here you're picking numbers 1 to 25 out of a hat. Ooh, we got a little something going on here. It says the probability of not A. So if not your favorite number coming up is 3 out of 5, the probability of A is 1 minus the probability of not A. Don't let me confuse you. If the probability of rain today is 20%, the probability of not rain is 80%. If the probability that we have a fun class is 90%, the probability that we don't have a fun class is 90 minus 10, or 100% minus 90, 10%. You got it. Cool. So here the probability of not A is 3/5. So the probability of A could be going 5/5 minus 3/5. So the probability of A is 2/5. And here we go. The probability of A and B is 6/25. The probability of A is 2/5. The probability of B given A, I don't know, I'm just a kid. Write this down, and then I'm going to suggest maybe considering, just for a temporary moment, just change that to a boring old algebra X. And then remember we divide by 2/5. Easiest way is to times by 5/2. That just comes X, which is the probability of B given A. And here we could cancel 1, cancel 5, and make this 6/10. I could have canceled that more to 3/5. Great, thanks a lot.